Hi, welcome to another one of our deep dive in lost technology videos. This is Mystery Atlas O. When you hear the word robot, what do you think of? Perhaps a mechanical servant that does housework, or maybe an evil killing machine from the future. What if I told you that one of the earliest known robots was discovered in a shipwreck that sank more than 2,000 years ago? Welcome to the strange tale of the Antikythera Mechanism. It was the year 1901, and a team of Greek sponge divers were working near the Greek island of Antikythera when they came across a shipwreck filled with valuable artifacts. As they began to plunder the wreckage, they noticed something odd, a strange piece of corroded metal. It looked like a complex clockwork device, but it was encrusted with so much sea life that it was impossible to tell what it really was. Divers took the artifact to the surface, where it was eventually identified as a bronze gear. Other gear fragments were found nearby. Soon enough, 82 pieces of corroded bronze were brought up from the wreck. They included parts of at least 30 different gears along with a handle and a series of inscriptions. Researchers were utterly baffled by what they found. The object, which became known as the Antikythera Mechanism, turned out to be one of the most sophisticated pieces of ancient technology ever discovered. But who made it and how did it work? The answer to the first question is easy. An inscription on the device itself reveals that it was created by a group of Greek craftsmen in the mid-2nd century BC for the astronomer and mathematician Posidonius. He was famous for his theories on the movement of celestial bodies, and the Antikythera Mechanism was likely designed to help him make accurate astronomical calculations. But just how did this contraption work? Well, after years of research, scientists were able to put together a 3D model of the entire device. Incredibly, it turned out to be a kind of analog computer. When you turned the handle on the side, a series of internal gears would turn and move two sets of dials. One set displayed the phases of the moon, while the other showed the positions of the sun and the 5 planets known to the Greeks. It's believed that Poseidon used the device to track eclipses and predict tides. The Antikythera Mechanism is all the more remarkable when you consider how precise the gears are. Even the largest gear in the device has teeth so small they can only be seen with a microscope. Researchers have discovered that some of the gears are so finely calibrated that they can rotate only a fraction of a degree every 80 minutes. That means the entire mechanism had to be incredibly accurate in order to keep the hands moving properly. In fact, it was more accurate than many modern clocks. To make matters even more perplexing, scientists still don't know exactly how the Antikythera Mechanism was powered. Some researchers believe that it was wound up like a spring, while others think that it might have been powered by water. But regardless of how it was powered, it's clear that the people who built it possessed advanced engineering skills. At the time it was discovered, most historians believed that there had been no significant technological advancements between the fall of the Roman Empire and the beginning of the Renaissance, but the Antikythera Mechanism suggested otherwise. For centuries, it was believed to be unique, an isolated example of advanced ancient technology. But recently, similar devices have been turning up all over the Mediterranean. For example, in 1974, another gear-driven orrery was discovered in the ruins of a Roman villa in Boscreal, Italy. This device, known as the Antikythera Mechanism, dates back to around the same time as the Antikythera Mechanism, and also shows the positions of the sun and moon. There are also mysterious gears hidden inside a marble ball from ancient Greece, and dozens of bronze gears were found in a sunken ship off the coast of Egypt. Could these discoveries be the key to unlocking ancient secrets? Perhaps. Researchers are now using X-ray technology to look for gears inside other corroded lumps of metal found in the Antikythera wreck. And so far, they've found hundreds of tiny cogs. Some scientists are even suggesting that the Antikythera Mechanism may not have been an isolated device, but part of a larger technological culture. Maybe there were all kinds of machines like this scattered throughout the ancient world. If that sounds far-fetched, then what about the Baghdad Battery, a collection of clay jars, copper, silver, and lead found in Iraq? Could these objects be the world's oldest battery? We may never know for sure. But one thing is certain. The Antikythera Mechanism remains one of the most fascinating puzzles from the ancient world. It turns out that history's greatest mysteries are often hiding in plain sight. Just imagine how many secrets lie undiscovered beneath the ocean's surface. Who knows what other pieces of lost technology will turn up in future? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my others. See you next time.